Hi guys, how are you doing today? Time for some side chat. Hi everybody. I know you're probably like, where is this heifer been? But no excuses. I just haven't been doing what I should be doing. That's pretty much it. So I hope everybody's been doing good. I've been doing well. Not really doing much of anything. Just hanging out doing what I do. So I didn't do too much shopping. I didn't go to the boutique this week. So you know there's something up if I didn't go to the boutique. I just didn't feel like it. And I did get a few things in the mail. You know, I do this website called Wish. Those of you who don't know, I'll put it down below. It's hit or miss. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you ask for, I'm gonna show you this. Wait. You might get this. I'm just saying. But yeah. The majority of the things do not look like they should. But lately I've been just sticking to the cosmetics, and you know, the cosmetics are what they are. I haven't noticed anything that's bad about them yet. I did get this lip gloss. It's called Metal. Wait a minute. Metal lip color, and that's it. It looks like that. So I'm gonna try it on for you in a little bit. And then I got this the other day, and I just saw I didn't even see the packaging on the site. I just saw this part right here. Uh-oh. Well, all right. I just saw this part. And basically you take it and you just wipe it across, and you get both of those colors in one swipe. So let's try that too right quick. So it looks like that. First of all, these colors are probably a little bit too bright for me. So there it is. I guess I should show you here. Do that. And let's see what happens. I'm just do it up here. Okay, it works. It works. It shows both colors. Okay, cool. So I might order some other colors. They had several different colors for that. So it's called Double Color Stereo Gradient. This is what it looks like on the inside. And my color, I'm not sure. Let me see. But I put the website down there at the bottom. It says Lazy Double Color Graduate. 3 seconds to make up. Mini flat eyeshadow brush. Okay, so I don't know what color this is. Unless this is the color right here. Right there. Alright. So I'm going to do the lip gloss. And this one does have a color. It's called Nude Shimmer. And me and my nudes. So, let's see. It's matte. It's similar to my lip color. So, there it is. My lips look, I don't know. It went on pretty smooth, but it has that cheap matte lip color feeling, if you guys know what I mean. I think it's kind of pretty, but I don't know. I'm using Clarins whatever that says. Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector. I love this. I might have to do favorite things with that. We'll see. But I love the way it smells. I love the way it tastes. So yeah, but that's that. I did go to the boutique. Was it last week or the week before? And I found some clothes, and I also found some shoes. I found these Tahari wedges. I don't wear wedges, so I'd probably be putting these on my Poshmark, and they were $1. So I found these, and then I also found this pair, and I love that it has like the little gold in there. I found this pair for Tahari as well, and look at the bottom. They look really nice, so somebody will be happy. So you can see something's in this one too. It's almost like a charcoal shiny something, I don't know, but I thought these was really nice for $1. Like I said, at least I don't wear wedges. So yeah, so that's pretty much that, and that's it. Let me see, there's something else that I want to show you. My lips are starting to itch. I think that's it. Like I said, I didn't do much shopping. I did get this shirt, and this is a, let me see, I know it was a designer shirt. I can't remember what the name was. I'll put it down there. Oh, I got it on backwards. You know what, it's Jennifer Lopez backwards. So I love this part, the open sleeve and the little dangles, and of course you guys know it was $1, and it fits on the waist. It's like fitted at the waist. So yeah, anyway, I am getting my hair done on the 8th of October because I'll be leaving shortly thereafter to go my husband's high school reunion, and I didn't want to have to deal with my hair. I'm going to show you guys my natural hair before I get that done. So it has grown. It's been 3 months, I think, and it was barely an inch long, and I think it's like 3 inches now, something like that. So yeah, I can actually braid it now. I braid it in cornrows, and then I wear my wig. But I went to this guy today. He does my girlfriend's hair, my friend that you guys have seen before, I think. If not, here's a picture of her. But he does her hair, and I love the way he does her hair. So we talked about it. I told him what I wanted. Here's a picture of what I want. I wanted actually something similar to this, but I want it longer. Not necessarily this way, but more that way. And I want the wet, you spray in the curl, that kind of thing. Something very low maintenance for me. And I think that he's going to crochet it. And I've never had my hair crocheted before. But he said to start off with, instead of buying that expensive hair, just go ahead and get something, pick the texture I want, and get something synthetic, just in case I didn't like it. And then I wouldn't have all that hair that I paid all the money for, which made a lot of sense. So I don't think you can crochet like track hair. I don't think it would have to be individual, right, guys? I don't know how that works. But anyway, so I'm going to do that. I'll just make sure I get something. Maybe I won't have to spray, because with this hair, it basically stays like this. So, and this is synthetic, so I guess this would probably work. I just get something that's got a little bit more curl to it. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. So I'm excited. It's been, what the hell? It's been a while since I've had my hair done. The last time I had it done professionally was for my wedding. Yeah, it's for my wedding. The girl did it the morning of my wedding. She relaxed it. So, anyway, that's that. So, guys, let's go ahead and get into this discussion, this chat. Now, I think the last video that I made, I was talking about how it was basically about sex, and the girl was saying that her husband was being an ass. About, having sex when it hurts her and all this stuff. So I was on one of my forums again, and they were talking about sex and submission and all that stuff. I never really truly understood the submission part. Not that I think that you're supposed to be subordinate. I don't think that's what it's saying, but I need an example of submission. And even though I've asked so many times, even my pastor, the old pastor I had, he never really gave me an answer. And then someone was like, well, you don't get the answer that you want. I said, no, it's not about what I want. It's about what I need to hear, which is the answer to my freaking question.
Like, back up! Mind your business, that's all. Mind your business.
Not about you not hearing what you want to hear. I ain't hearing the answer, okay? Anyway, don't get me started. But, so this girl was saying, I guess she was talking about her own relationship, I guess. And she said that she works, however many hours. She works more hours than her husband or boyfriend, whatever he is to her. And that when she gets home, she's really tired for the most part. And sometimes she gets off before he does. So if he gets off early in the morning and she's asleep, she has to get up to go to work. So let's say he gets home about 2 o'clock in the morning, she's already asleep. He wants to come in and wake her up. Now, they both have the same day off. And he'll wake her up to, do what she said sometimes she's just really tired. And the first night, she wasn't feeling well. She says it was the first time that she ever remembers telling him, I'm tired. And he got an attitude. So obviously he's one of those childish men that try to threaten you into doing it. If you don't, then somebody else will kind of shit. My thing is, then you let somebody else do it, because you're not going to bully me for sex. You're just not. So I feel I answered, she was like, well, what's your opinion? I said, well, coming from a place of understanding, I have insomnia. So there are nights when I might not get to bed till 4 o'clock in the morning, or I should say mornings. My husband's asleep. My husband can sleep on the side of a cliff in the thunderstorm or in a wind or sandstorm. You wake him up, he can go right back to sleep. I can't. Once I'm awake, I'm awake. So I've asked him, we've had this understanding, unless I tell you, hey, wake me up when you get home if you're out working, and just in case you get home and I'm asleep, which is not very often. I could be lying there watching TV or reading something, whatever I'm doing, and I just feel tired. I immediately get in the bed and go to sleep, because that's my, okay, you need to go to bed. There have been a few times that I might go to bed like 10 or 11. That's very rare for me. And he knows not to wake me up, because unless I tell him to, then I'm expecting it. But if I'm in a deep sleep and you wake me up, especially if you're thinking about you going, that's probably the worst thing you can do, because if I'm pissed off, now she was saying basically, well, it was this other person, I guess it was a girl from the name. Well, you know what? If you don't do it, then somebody else will, and you need to make sure your husband. I'm like, I feel like if my husband does not understand, then we don't need to be together anyway. I feel like if you don't get what you need to get in the waking damn hours, don't wake me up once I'm asleep, because it's like poking a sleeping bear. I'm not in a very good mood when someone wakes me up. I'm just not. Never have been. Even as a little girl, I punched my daddy in the mouth. That's so not funny. It's a little bit funny, but I punched him in the mouth one time because he woke me up, and I just woke up and I swung and it hit him right in the mouth. He was so mad at me, but I didn't do it on purpose. Well, yeah, I did. I just didn't know was he. Oh, yeah. So anyway, that's what happened. So because I think my husband understands where I'm coming from, and I said it to him very nicely, babe. I don't get much sleep, and I understand you out working and you take really good care of us, and I really appreciate everything you do. But please, 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 don't wake me up if I'm asleep. When I get up in the morning, you're still there. Whatever we got to do, let's go ahead and do what we got to do. But do not wake me up. Unless I ask you to wake me up, please don't. Please. And he doesn't. He doesn't. He's very, very polite about that. He's very good with that. He won't wake me up. And he'll tell me sometimes, well, you can wake me up if he go in the bed and I'm still up. He'll say, well, wake me up if you want to, whatever. I don't wake him up because I know he works really hard, especially if there's been a couple of times I have, but if he's in a deep sleep, and my husband snores, so he wears the mask. He has sleep apnea, and if he's in a deep, deep sleep, and I'm looking at him, and especially depending on what was happening in that day, let's say he didn't feel good that day or whatever, I'm not waking him up. I'm just not. I'm not. So, because I also said to him, I'm not waking you up because I know how I am about somebody waking me up. He says, well, I don't care. I said, I understand that you may not care, but I care. And if I don't want nobody doing it to me, I'm not going to do it to you. So, yeah, so I think what I need to do is just probably handle my business before he goes to sleep. Handle that, get that out the way. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so guys, tell me what you think about that. Do you think that, or this girl said that it's a woman's job, and I know we kind of touched on this, it's a woman's job to do it regardless of whether she feels like it or not.
Huh?
That I have to disagree with, because it's not a job. It's not my job, because if it's my job, where's my paycheck? Because I don't know about you, but when I work, I expect to get paid.
Where's my money? Where's my money?
You know what? I could go so many ways with that, but yeah. So guys, just tell me how you feel about that. If you think it's a woman should do that, regardless, whenever he wants to. Even if she doesn't want to or not, even if it's in the middle of the night, he wakes her up, and just tell me how you feel about that. Like I said, I disagree, because, I can only speak for myself, and I know my body, and I know the way that it works, and I know that I do need to, once I'm asleep, I stay asleep until I wake up, or something wakes me up. I'm not the type that I go to sleep, I wake up, I go to sleep, I wake up. Once I'm out, be it 10 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, once I go to sleep, I stay asleep until it's time for me to wake up. And I'm not sure if that's how insomnia works for everybody, but that's how it works for me. And even though right now it's 10:30? I am starting to feel a little bit tired. So I can go and take a shower, because I can't sleep if I don't take a shower. Water has to touch my body. That might be too TMI, but it has to touch my body, or I'll toss and I'll turn and I'll scratch and I'll itch and until I get up and take that shower. So I know that if I go take a shower now, when I get out, I won't be sleepy anymore. And then again, maybe I will. But I'll take the shower, I'll get out, get in the bed, and I'll lay there. I'll read a book, I'll watch something on TV until that tiredness hits me. It may or may, my husband's at school right now, it may or may not hit me before he comes home. If it does, I turn that light off and I go to sleep. If it doesn't, then I'm up. So that's how my life is. So guys, that's that. Because right now I'm just rambling. So I will talk to you all later. So take care. Be good. Try to be good. But if you can't be good, be good at it.